let me regale you with the curious tale of King Fernando VII of Spain, whose rather extraordinary appendage played an unexpected role in the country's history. You see, Fernando VII was infamous not for his wisdom, but for his virility. Mary May, the author of Carmen, vividly described the king's member as slender as a sealing wax stick at the base and as thick as a fist at its tip. Moreover, as long as a billiard cue. This genital macrosomia, as it's medically termed, was a consequence of consanguinity, and gifted him with a member over 30 centimeters in length, with a glans the size of a fist. His first wife, Maria Antonia of Naples, took an entire year to prepare herself mentally before consummating the marriage, only to suffer 2 miscarriages before succumbing to tuberculosis. The second wife, Maria Isabel of Braganza, faced difficulties conceiving and met a tragic end. As for his third wife, Maria Josefa Amalia of Saxony, she lived a sheltered life in a convent and fled in terror on their wedding night, prompting the Pope to remind her of her duty as a queen. The night she was finally forced to lie with the king, an accident occurred, staining the sheets in a most unusual manner. The town's rumor mill buzzed with tales of how the king cleaned up and avoided seeing her for 8 days. Their marriage lasted a decade, but no pregnancies ensued. It was the fourth queen, Maria Cristina of the Two Sicilies, who devised an ingenious solution, a cushion in the shape of a donut. This invention allowed the king to proceed without causing harm, and this led to the birth of Queen Isabel II and the Infanta Luisa Fernanda. But where does the war fit into this story? Well, it harks back to the Salic law, established by the first Bourbon king, Philip V of Anjou, which excluded women from inheriting the throne. Fernando VII tried to change the law to favor his daughter Isabel, setting the stage for the First Carlist War, a conflict between Carlists and Isabelinos. In a peculiar twist, had the king's virile member been more manageable, perhaps he would have had more heirs with his 4 wives, and the ensuing civil wars might never have occurred. So, dear friends, remember that virtue often lies in moderation, regardless of what the gossip mongers might say.